Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Reborn with
the man with the peach tea, Tiber.
Metal Gear. Anyway.
Now, if only I could Fulton extract this dumbass.
Wow.
Not you, her. Your head was in the way when I clicked on her.
Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. As long as Leviathan remains an open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Lyman herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In the straight fight, he would make a meat of and matchwood of us matchwood of us all. We need another plan. That is, much is plain. Let us return to Laminsa and see if we can think of one. I shall await you in the command room. My plan will be to make a dungeon. Yes, we shall trap the Lord of the World in a dungeon.
We shall do this by sending so many ships around him that when he destroys them, they trap him. You can sit on top of the decks and poke him in the face.
This is a great plan.
It worked before.
Wait, what? It worked before? Okay.
I don't know. Why not? That's what the Echo tells me of the future past.
What was it not the past future?
No, it's the future past. That's because it's a prediction. Oh man, I remember when I was wearing that outfit. It's so bad.
Oh?
Yeah. Really bad helmet, like the pink skirt with the fluffy mittens. You remember that, right?
Vaguely? Very vaguely?
It's like the Marauder early year. The early tank gear.
You're expecting the command room, do not keep the Admiral waiting.
Will not keep Admiral waiting.
Get out of here, stalker!
I'm not a stalker. I'm a perfectly legitimate private
investigator. There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tide.
Get out of here, stalker.
Halfstone it was called.
I remember Halfstone. We helped people from there. They're dead now.
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
Many Buffins died to bring us this information.
Next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
That was an interesting sound. I wonder how I made it. Oh, you might not have heard it. Good.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Yeah, well, so are we.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
I'd assume Limsa would take a lot more damage being built of precariously balanced vessels and stone on shipwreck-based shoreline.
Probably not.
That
I
cannot
doubt
happen.
that, you know.
The primal must be stopped.
I mean, like, sure,
Spiders.
they might have some breakwater.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
That's because your cannons fire blunt explosive objects. What you need to fire is drills.
That'll be a drill that pierces the
I
heaven.
have read the report,
Pierces his
Master
heaven.
Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The
Crawl
company of
stops.
heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet. but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Holy crap!
Speak
What?
freely, Marshal.
It's the first time I've heard that guy.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
Alright, Space. Use all of the
This,
ice
in
magic.
effect, is what the company of heroes achieve with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders.
Oh no.
They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Why not just use an airship?
If mounted upon a ship, such a
Space,
device
we're
might
gonna have
be
to make
used to
another
prevent
corrupted crystal
Leviathan
thingy.
from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Oh,
Because
is it gonna
sea
be the
serpents
actual
aren't dangerous
Arcanist?
at all. What?
Is it going to be
Of
that
course.
actual Arcanist?
Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
The speed at which you people build them.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
He's the Pirate King.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close
Enterprise?
and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Just a guess.
They have to tie the ships to the
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Yeah, sure, you go for it, Worf.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very... Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels.
Okay,
Repairs can
what?
wait.
Okay, weird awkward look.
Hmm?
Oh shit. I went and said weird
Storm
awkward
Marshal
look.
Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin
And
vessel
then there is the
ready to sail
matter of
post
slaying the
haste.
beast. Faithful in the lines rests
At
upon your
once,
shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light. Oh, okay.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate
Okay,
of
tell me when
Limsa
you're ready to
Lominsa
talk to you,
rests
Gilbert.
upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Also, the cat's back. Hello.
Hi, Yagiri.
Being held as gods also exists in what you call the far east. Legends tell us that they walk among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live and to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure.
Oh man, wait till you help kill one. Oh, it's so
Now
cool.
that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Grudens fear them. Garleans fear them so.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Oh, you wanted me to read? I'm long past that point.
A message from the Admiral. I judge it best to be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to be who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are hazy, Admiral. We have to dispatch one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store in his claim, and even if it should be true, it is, as Yestola said, none of the company of heroes have bested Leviathan. We know how to go about, how they went about it. If this man is their number, what could he tell us of what we don't already know? And yet, we have wagered Lemon's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals. We can't afford to ignore this man. If his testament could yield us any matter of advantage, we should hear it out, should we not? Damn it all! The twin vessels should be ready soon enough. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Sisters, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning of idleness. I heard the man you're looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenoskia. The Storm Private sent you to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journeys prove fruitful. And may the tide swallow you and stuff like that and other sea references.
The tide swallow, I guess, would be a bad thing.
Well, that's what they say until the tide swallows us whole or something.
Till
crap
sea
like that.
swallows all.
Oh, okay. Well, he's close to it.
Basically, it's like ties forever until there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you didn't get my teleport, Toasted Us All is the closest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second, I will be there then. As I just pet the cat. One-handed. You know. We're not fighting after all, so I may as well just pet my pussy.
I'm gonna leave you behind.
Stroke it nicely. Hi there.
Yeah, you are getting better at that.
Oh, you are getting better at that. Yep, I've had plenty of practice at this point.
I know. The trials I submit others to always have purpose.
Only through trials? That got no purpose otherwise?
The trials have purpose.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
I'm teaching him to fly.
That's okay.
So I'm strengthening his wing muscles.
More his leg muscles you're strengthening.
Well, he's flapping his wings too.
Yeah, but he's not doing anything with them.
He's flapping them. He's building up their endurance and strength.
At least put some Rock Lee muscles on him. Muscles? Weights on him.
You want me to snap his tiny hollow bird bones?
He waves his arms and his wings just fall off. Whee!
Oh god, it's this guy again.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's
No,
this
it's
guy.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's the same guy that's not really from the Company of Heroes.
Was it you that did that?
Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick up those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before... How could you not forget that? Like, how could you forget that thought? Gods, man, I've worked for 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! And you hear me complaining. Bah, I suppose someone's just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Troxel mind's a generous soul. Now perk your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much of epicness a man can take in one sitting, you ken. Ahem, the tale of Tractom's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabetus. Leviabetus. Now, Leviabetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as my members long. And that's no mean feat, let me tell you. Oh my god. When is he going to notice us?
I don't
When
know.
I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty asks out of my hand at one stage. Must that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates in the Company of Heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as a rogue. Yeah, too modest. Now, there's some say you can never truly beat Leviabetus. That you gotta learn to live with them and make the best out of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Excuse me.
Hi.
I don't. Ah! It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention. Don't get that! I was just enjoying attention, all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the Company of Heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm a chocobo dog. No, I'm a maggot you find wriggling in chocobo dog. I have to lie to women to tumble them. Oh, that don't happen much. Remember, it's tiny. It's pathetic. Sure as hell didn't fight Leviabetus, but I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back when I was working at a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the hire, when I saw it. Great big massive sea serpents and momes off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so pretty scared I soiled myself right there and then. What?
He looks like a
God,
Muppet
just
with a,
remembering
like,
that day made
chocobo
me
chick.
soil myself all over again. He just pissed himself. Hey, wait, if you're asking what Leviabetus means, you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Let's do this Jabu style, Space. Why, you worthless, lying whoreson. I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung.
Use that axe and shove it into his gullet. Scythia, Scheherazade, this is Minfilia. Are you able to learn aught to use against the Leviathan? I beg pardon? Leviabetus. I see. This is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete.
Seriously, let's pull a Jabu on this fucker.
We await you at Mulberry Docks. Pray, make your way there as soon as you're able.
If Kid Link can do it, we can do it.
Hey ha! Hey ha! Hey ha!
Stab him
Hey ha! Ha!
Oh my god, Space! We can triple triad him.
Oh god, no, I don't care.
Do you wanna?
No.
Oh, okay.
I honestly don't care for triple triad.
I like it.
It's alright, but you don't make any money really from it.
Well, you don't make any money. The point is to have
Or
fun.
even the gold MGP stuff.
Moverbill gold coins. Or gold points.
Yeah.
Dun,
Ah, crap.
dun, 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 dun. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh, there we go, into the heart of the world.
Tiber,
Yeah?
where are you? Where are you? Tiber!
I went the wrong way because the map deceived me.
But it didn't. You deceived yourself.
See, I thought I was going north, and I was going west.
You're also going the wrong way again. It's like watching a drunk squirrel trying to navigate. Come on. Down here.
I've actually seen that, so that's actually pretty funny. I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. But I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whore Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention that also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The War Leader and the crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Take the money.
I'll take this over. Is this going to be a dungeon?
Probably. Hey, we can win the break blade here. Try it on, Space. Look at the break blade.
Oh, damn it. I already started the cutscene.
Fine. It looks stupid.
Does it? Oh.
Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the War Leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vermelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of its hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Oh dear.
As it is expected that the It is expected that the Sahagan and their thralls may attempt to come to Leviathan's defence. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Trankrid and Ystula, will have you assist in this effort. It is to fulfill this purpose. Your diversionary force must not wait for numbers. By your leave, I would too volunteer my blade.
You just wanted to be snuggly with Thancred.
They would welcome it. Having seen you in a fight in Sapsa, I would dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Ystula, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Igori join the fifth. Funf, even.
Space, stop making her a Nazi.
But what words would I have for the woman who would make sport of slaying gods? Only these go whirly into the sea is unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you to the storm, warriors
The
of
fury
light.
shall guide our blades. The warden shall watch our backs.
I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of my own, sisters. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you. May the crystal's blessing be upon you and keep you well. I am adding words where there are none.
I'm used to it.
It's almost like a delaying tactic for my brain to actually read it. You know?
Yep, there's a dungeon. What time are we at?
We are at 23:48. We could make this a touch short and then just go on to that.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
So, come to the edge.
After all, the next episode is probably going to be super long. What are you doing?
I was trying to, stay in this side, so I could go like that. But anyway, we'll leave there, and until next time.
You want a back scratching? Okay, I see. I see how it is.
Until next time, all the best, and
Good night, everybody.